Greetings from Hires and Associates. We are your one-stop shop for Medicare supplement insurance, and in today's presentation we're going to review the gaps in Medicare and explain which Medicare supplement plans fill in which gaps and at what level. In this presentation we're going to separate Medicare into two different sections: basic benefits and additional Medicare benefits. We'll combine both sections at the end for an overall picture, and we'll also discuss the variations of Plan C and F, which include select plans and a high deductible Plan F. At the very end, we'll review changes to Medicare each year and how that can affect the Medicare supplement insurance that you've chosen. Our first chart discusses Medicare basic benefits. If you see a check mark in that box, it means that Medicare supplement covers that gap. So we have our 10 Medicare supplements across the top here, plans A through N, and then we have the basic benefit gaps in Medicare. And there's really not a big discrepancy amongst the Medicare supplement plans when it comes to basic benefits. The only plans that are a little bit unique are plans K and L, as they have a 50 and 75% coverage for a few benefits here, and then plan N is a little unique too in that it has copays, and we're going to discuss these differences in the next slide. As you saw in our last slide, most Medicare supplements cover all of the basic benefits. Plans K and L are a little bit unique in that they only cover some gaps at a 50 and 75% level, but that's up to an annual maximum out-of-pocket each year for each plan. Plan N has a $20 doctor's office copay and a $50 emergency room copay, and is unique in that way. There are no other Medicare supplements that have doctor's office or emergency room copays, but Plan N is still a very popular plan. Basic benefits are only the first half of the puzzle, though. Our second chart here details the additional gaps in Medicare. Again, we have our plans A through N up at the top, and then a new row of benefit gaps down the left side. And each supplement's going to fill in some gaps in the additional benefit gaps, some more than others. Plan F covers them all. Plan F is sometimes referred to as the Cadillac plan because of this. Plan G just has the one gap, the Part B deductible. Plan N has two gaps, the Part B deductible and Part B excess charges. And then we can see plans K and L again only cover some of these benefits at a 50 and 75% level. All plans cover preventive care coinsurance down here at the bottom, so that's important to note as well. Our third chart here is the most important chart, and this is the overall picture of Medicare and Medicare supplements. Again, we can see all the gaps down the left side. In the first half, the basic benefits that we talked about, and the second half, the additional benefits. Again, Plan F is the Cadillac plan. Covers all of the benefits. So if it's a Medicare approved expense, F is going to cover it. G, another popular plan, just with the Part B deductible that we've talked about. Plans C and D, also very comprehensive, just a couple of gaps in C and D. And then Plan N, another popular plan, Part B deductible, Part B excess charges, as well as the copays here. So this is a good place to maybe pause your presentation if you just want to see what each plan covers and the holes in each one when you're thinking about what might be appropriate coverage for you and what out-of-pocket expenses you're comfortable facing. As you saw in our last chart, plans C, D, F, and G are the most comprehensive supplements, with F being the Cadillac plan of them all and filling in all the gaps. G is a very popular plan. It only has the one gap, the Part B deductible, and the premiums can sometimes be $20 or $30 less on G, so it can be a very good value if you're thinking between F and G for purchase. Now, several policies do not cover the Part B excess charges, and those are not routine charges. You'll run into those if your doctor or hospital does not accept Medicare assignment for some reason, but some states do not allow for that. Ohio would be an example of a state. So it depends on where you live, whether or not that is a benefit that you need to be concerned about. Several plans cover foreign travel emergencies, so if you happen to be out of the country a lot, you may want to choose a plan with foreign travel emergency, and that's designed more to get you well and get you back home, that benefit. All Medicare supplements cover preventive care coinsurance, so that will not be a worry as well. Both Medicare supplement plans C and F come in select versions. These select plans require the use of network doctors and hospitals for non-emergency healthcare services, but you can go out of network for emergencies. Now, typically these plans are a little bit less expensive than a traditional plan C and F, so you'll want to make sure when you're purchasing a plan C or an F to know whether or not it is a select plan or a traditional plan. Now, you're going to have to live in the zip code that the insurance company designates in order to purchase one of these plans. So they're not going to be available in all parts of the country, and they're not going to be available in rural zip codes. In our experience, not a lot of our clients are buying select plans. they're just maybe not that great of a value when you compare them to the price of a traditional plan, considering that you need to stay in network. A plan that is purchased quite often from our agency is High Deductible Plan F. It's the only Medicare supplement that comes in a high deductible version, and that deductible right now is about $2,100 and typically goes up each year by $30 to $40. Medicare changes the deductible, and when they do change it, it affects all plans, both old and new. Now, Medicare will always pay their portion of your bill first, but your High Deductible Plan F will not pay its portion until the deductible has first been met. But this is a very inexpensive plan. In most parts of the country, a 65-year-old male or female can find this for $30 to $50 a month, much less than the typical plans that you see out there. But it's important to note that you may not be able to switch back to a traditional Plan F after purchasing a High Deductible Plan F without going through medical underwriting. So if you're in poor health, you may not be able to move to another plan. Each year, the officials at Medicare will make changes that affect all Medicare supplements. There are several benefits that will go up modestly, usually 3 to 5%, including the Part A coinsurance amounts, skilled nursing facility coinsurance, the A and B deductibles. So this means you or your Medicare supplement have to cover more, and that's one of the reasons why Medicare supplement premiums usually increase year over year. So it's a good idea to shop for new Medicare supplement coverage. Even if you've only had your Medicare supplement for a couple of years, you might be able to find a Plan G or a Plan F or a Plan N that will save you $20 or $30 a month. When you're shopping for Medicare supplement insurance, it's important to realize that a Plan F is a Plan F is a Plan F. Carriers cannot go out and change the benefits on the plan just because they want to. There are select versions, there are High Deductible F versions. We talked about those, but you'll know what you're getting when you're working with the right agents. Many insurance companies are offering Medicare supplements, some you've heard of and maybe some that you have not. So there'll be large and small carriers both working in this market. And the reason for that is they don't have to go out and build networks. They're all working off the same Medicare network. Either your doctor or hospital accepts Medicare or they don't. But if they do, they're going to accept any Medicare supplement that you walk in the door with, except for maybe some select plans. So you're really shopping on the reputation of the insurance company. And when you're doing that, you might want to shop with an independent agency to compare prices and premium increase history. And that is because prices are the same no matter your source. So it doesn't matter if you buy your Medicare supplement from our agency, if you buy it from the agency down the road, or if you go direct to the insurance carrier. The rate is always going to be the same. No one can charge you more or less for the same coverage. That concludes our presentation on Medicare supplement insurance. At Hires & Associates, we are your one-stop shop for quotes and direct enrollment. And if you'd like to consider us for your Medicare supplement purchase or just review plans and perhaps find some lower rates, just click on the link here and we will be happy to help you out.